Chapter 2, Human Population Growth, History and Carrying Capacity. The current world population of more than 6.6 billion people is a cause for concern among many environmentalists. Although the world population growth rate has declined recently, world population continues to grow due to population momentum, which we'll talk about in the next video. Will the world be able to feed, clothe, and house 8 to 10 billion people that will be on Earth by the middle of the 21st century? These are the big questions about population. The total human population on the planet was small and increased slowly through most of human history. The population started to grow more rapidly as people modified their environment more intensively using technology. Here is a model showing 3 different population statistics for 2050. Most people believe the red line is the correct projection. This exponential curve shows a long lag phase in human history where population growth was constant until the adoption of industrial agricultural practices during the Industrial Revolution. The incorporation and adaptation of technology, modern agriculture, modern medicine, and better diet into society are the main drivers of the population explosion during the last 200 years. That, coupled with some specific events like the Green Revolution, which increased the food supply, helped fuel this exponential growth. Current predictions estimate world population will reach over 10 billion by 2050 using conservative fertility rates. The rate of growth is currently slowing a bit. Slowing rates are due to fertility rates in some countries, mostly developed ones, that are below replacement or 2.1 children per couple. Some models predict lower population numbers based on a trend in lower fertility rates. One concept used in population models and ecology in general is that of carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is a number of individuals of a certain population that can be supported in a certain area for a prolonged period of time by the resources of that area. When a population lives within its carrying capacity, it does not degrade the resources on which it depends. While we are degrading resources, we are globally producing enough food to feed our current population. However, at least 15% of the world's population is currently undernourished. Some observers speculate that we have overshot our carrying capacity, while still others believe there are enough resources and technical capability that we're not near reaching our physical limits for population. Some numbers as high as 50 billion have been projected by the so-called cornucopians that we talked about in Chapter 1. It is clear, though, technology and the advancement of society has modified the carrying capacity of the world. By simply producing more food, fixing more nitrogen, obtaining more energy, the world is able to support more people than it ever has before. Review discussion questions for this section include: how did agricultural revolution spur human growth? Industrial revolution? What other events increased the population rate of growth? Can you think of some over the history of the world? What is carrying capacity? Does everyone agree on the idea of carrying capacity?